Gosh. Oh boy. I am stuffed on this Wednesday. Yeah, you look stuffed. Oh. On this Wednesday, July 5th, 2017, almost 9 p.m. Finally fulfilled my work socializing obligations. Time to actually go home and have the rest of the week without any social interactions outside of work, right? Sort of cooling off. Had so much chicken, folks. So much chicken and a couple of beers. Oh. I am stuffed. Oh, he's a virgin in a blanket. But like I said, I've actually gotten pretty good with the exercise, but can't always out-train a bad diet. But it's all right. At least one of the pieces of the puzzle are figured out and solved. Actually really enjoying my routine. So, oh, what's your routine? To stuff your fat ass? Yeah, let me guess, your routine is to what? Do like 5 sit-ups and like a push-up, and then all right, good, it's time to eat a bucket of chili, right? You're never gonna succeed, man. I'm glad to know, I went and read some of the comments. I'm glad to know that people still hate me and wish death upon me and all the rest. It's thank you. I hope that you also are doing a wonderful day. But had a thought. Oh, let me guess. A stomach is like a second brain. I guess for you it's like your first brain. Oh, I think your brain is like extra stomach, not... Oh, you scooped out. You're so dumb that you don't have a brain. Your head, your spot in your head is just like a second stomach, so you can keep eating. So had a thought, folks. Maybe a thought of hope. A thought of hope that no matter how sort of depressing it might feel and all that about some stuff, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. I think that there is still a place for you. There is still something for you to do. I think when you're younger, you sort of have an image. You think, oh, my life's gonna go like this or like that. And, maybe things will just sort of work out, or things will just sort of work itself out and all that stuff. And then you get older, and they sure as hell don't. And then you're looking back at the past, and you look at other people, and you realize you're older and this or that. But I think at the very least, I must have hope. I must have hope that there is still something I can do. That despite how it might have gone, what I thought I would be, what I would turn into, how it would go, if I'd figured things out and all that crap, and despite all the time I've wasted, and it is a reality of like, you're in your early 30s and before you know it, you're going to be 40 and all that jazz. But despite all that, it's still not too late. As much as it might sometimes feel like, it is still not too late. Maybe you won't quite do what you thought, or who knows, you know what I mean? Sure, time has been wasted and maybe things didn't quite turn out how whatever, but there is still the role that you have to play in this universe, and you're not going to get away from it. So you can't get black-pilled and depressed and any of this crap about, oh, I'm older now, I'm still a virgin and a loser, and I'll just never be a this or that. That it doesn't really matter, probably. You still have a role and a place to play. Your own, something that you have to still do. It's bittersweet, I suppose, you know, but maybe that's how it has to be. I know that Sane Man, it doesn't have the video up anymore, but I forgot the context that it was in, but he sort of talked about something along the lines of, you know, maybe sometimes for some people, you have to go through the years of depression and feeling angry and just despondent and unhappy and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and it's sort of just, maybe not for all people, but maybe for some, that it's almost sort of like you experience it for years and years and years until finally it finally works its way sort of out of your system, and it sort of prepares you in a way for the next step, if you will. Maybe there's some truth to that. At the very least, if there's not, I gotta believe it. Just get in your fucking car and shut up. Okay? So yeah, maybe sometimes you have to go through it. It digs its way into you, and eventually it works its way out. Whatever may have happened, however things might have gone, maybe whatever little opportunities here and there, right? Maybe it was, that's all right. It's still not over yet. All right, folks, on that note, I'm going to go home. Got to get up tomorrow morning and work out and then head to work. Just work Thursday and Friday, got the weekend off. Yay! Yay, yippee. All right, folks. Bye-bye.